Yo, how's it going, chat? What it do? What it do? Chat, we got a new mic. How does the mic sound? I need to know right now. How does the new mic sound? Good ladder, welcome, bro. Welcome everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Mic is 10. All right, bet. It's like a studio podcast mic. Bet. Good, Jonathan. How we doing, chat? Let's get straight into it. All right. Currently got some SMT at these highs. We got a bearish SMT at the highs. Let's see what this does. We got some 4-hour gaps here. Still rejecting our main 4-hour gap. So no, we don't, John Wick. No. Hey, you got my points from yesterday? Thanks. Okay, nice, bro. I'm glad you did because I know we were kind of backed up on the points. But I'm glad it came through. All right, this is a current look right here. Not much. This kind of reminds me of this day. You guys can see how he pushed up into this OB and rejected. Like, I feel like it might happen today as well. So we'll see what happens. This 4-hour is looking a little iffy with the SMT at the highs. I got a bearish SMT right now. We'll see where this goes. I wanted to see at least a tap of this trend here, and we kind of got it with the SMT high. So we'll see if these bullish SMTs hold. Um, After we took out that sell side liquidity down at 24.1, it's been kind of iffy in terms of bias. So we'll play a little bit caution today. We had PPI, I think, didn't we? Was that today? I think it was today. Really didn't do much. Like I said, we'll see what happens here, and we'll be patient for the moves. Stay on the 15-minute time frame for now. ES is a lot stronger than NQ today. 0.4% difference between the two indices. So pretty much opposite of what it was yesterday. Yesterday, yes, and remember ES was much weaker than NQ. So we'll see where this goes. Ideally, I want to see higher prices, but all depending on this. Like we're going the opposite way. This is already in my eyes going to be a little bit lower probability. Yeah, I can make the candle smaller. Is that better? Sure. Yeah, AMD and Nvidia are getting hammered. What do you guys think? Upside or downside today? I honestly, like I said, I don't really know what I'm expecting today. Chat, we got the camera, we got the mic. We're gonna start posting some videos here soon too. Yeah, Apple's flying, Google's flying, or Google was flying. Let's check this out. Down to 660. I think it'll pretty good. Okay. ES is super strong. Super duper strong. Either go up or down or chop. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I think data highs could be tagged. Where is data highs though? It should be at 830 high. Is it right here? Oh my god, dude, what the fuck is YM doing? Holy shit. Yeah, YM is ripping. All right, I marked out PPI highs. Chat, make sure to drop a like on the stream if you guys find it helpful. If you guys like it, goes a long way. When does top step hit? I don't know. They haven't posted anything about when it goes in effect. Oh, excuse me. I want to see ES take out this high. There we go. Okay, ES is gonna go take out this high. I mean, ES has only been nonstop up from here. Stay patient, chat. Good morning. Good morning. Does London know? London already swept. We like upside. I think ES could go to its over or data high here. I don't. There's no setup for it, but I do like that data high. I like this move up. NQ is very weak. All right, let's check. Let's check the news. I think we have red folder. Yeah, we have. No, nothing. Nothing. At 10. I thought we were gonna have something at 10 today, but we don't. Yeah, Nvidia is getting killed. ES has relative equal highs at these data highs. I think this is a good draw. We just gotta be very careful playing it. With NQ and ES doing what they're doing and not being in sync, we gotta be mindful of that. I do think ES is gonna go to its data highs. It's gonna be like a move up there where it's not gonna give us any retracement or any type of um good move into it. But I do think we're gonna take it out. I wanted a slow grind up type of price action this week because we have Thanksgiving and VIX is kind of moving lower as well. So volatility should be a little bit lower. I think it's time for a shift of a slow grind. And can never touch yesterday's present fair value gap with a good draw. I don't ever use that as a fair value gap draw, so I don't really pay attention too much to that. Look at the hourly. Like I said, I don't want to fade this because we have a bunch of gaps in the 4 hour here. This SMT just needs to go, and we need to start using. We need to start having confluence within both ES and NQ. Because right now, only one of them are really moving up. YM's face ripping this morning, but Tech is getting destroyed. So NQ is kind of no man's land. Are you trading with Apex again? No, I'm banned on the firm. TBT and Top Step is what I'm trading with now. I'm not really looking for a continuation high, Cardiff, but I'm looking for a move past 30s. Like this to sweep the 830 highs. Why am I banned from Apex? This is why I'm banned from Apex. That's why I'm banned. All right, ES 5 minute gap. I feel like this should hold. I'm gonna see what the RR is looking like on this. Really do want to jab this, but NQ is dying. It's a little difficult right now. A little difficult. I feel it's like a 1 minute gap here. Chat, I want to see this 5 minute gap hold, but this I don't want to take the 5 minute gap right away. I'm not usually not a fan of taking these type of gaps. The NQ is down almost 0.6%. This honestly gives me this type of vibe, like where we got up past the OB, but then we didn't do anything. Yeah, it's best to wait, chat. Best to wait if we create a 1 minute FEG here and create an inversion. I think that would be good for upside move. Yeah, and ES is way stronger than NQ, but obviously that's coming down a little bit too now. About a 0.5% difference. It kind of reminds me of yesterday how NQ was like 0.6% stronger than ES. Here's my thought process. We have a 1 minute fair value gap. If we inverse this gap, we'll look for higher prices. I'm not really interested in lower because I feel like these 4 hour gaps down here are just going to make it very difficult to short. Plus, a divergence is also going to make it a little bit hard. Let's mark out. Let's go. I'm just gonna look just at ES for now. Let's look at ES. Let's look at these lows. Is London lows down here? I think so. And we'll stay on the 15 minute. I think 15 minute will be good. Yeah, NQ tapped the 4 hour for sure. Just waiting on ES to see what it does. The start of the hour might be good. Chat, 400 likes, and we'll do a fat giveaway. You guys heard the man. Drop a like on the stream. Let's run to likes. If we get to 300, 400 likes, we'll do a massive giveaway. Chat, we are dumping. Morning, double up. How you doing, bro? Fat at the at 10,000 smart profit points is like 10 evals. Is it worth no activation fee? I would buy the no activation fee. Sure. Dude, Anki is falling off a cliff here. But 1 or 2 giveaways not gonna cut it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Not not wrong about that one. Thoughts on future desk? I never traded it, bro. I don't know, honestly. All right, ES is pretty close to the lows. Overnight lows. I want to see how ES reacts from here. Either we get a bounce from here, or we're gonna go down like 2% on NQ. Yeah, ES right at London lows. I want to see a sweep of these lows, and then we'll see what we get. I'm almost tempted to get SPX calls down here, but I don't know. Chat, keep running up the likes. I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing over basically the course of this YouTube channel when we started going live. Keep in mind, we're also going to go live again today at 12 p.m. Eastern with Lanto. So if you guys are new, double streams are on Tuesdays. Today is Tuesday. Chat, we're dumping pretty hard. All right, we are at a very crucial spot here. If ES doesn't get a bounce here, this is pretty much dead. NQ is very weak right now. I was so hesitant on shorting because ES and NQ are just not in sync with each other. Just keep. We'll stay patient. We'll look for the next hourly. And then we'll operate off that. Good. What's good? No, I don't. We're at 24/7. All right. We'll probably have some. So when we have multiple 1 minute gaps like this, as I was explaining yesterday, we're gonna likely create a higher time frame gap, like a 5 minute or a 15 minute. In this case, I think a 5 minute is ready to be formed. So we'll look for a 5 minute gap and see if we get a retracement into that. What's good, Zoe? How you been, bro? Yesterday, if you guys were on stream, we caught like a 120-point trade to start off the week. So I'm gonna stay patient here and we'll see what we can do. For this, the 4 hour chat, it is kind of reminding me of like this right here. Kind of giving me this type of vibe. We have a daily volume imbalance, but there's no really imbalance down here on the lower time frame. We filled the end walk already, but continuation sell off. This is just selling off here. Yeah, the 4 hour gaps. This is make or break right here for NQ. Either we bounce this 4 hour gap or it's dead. Now, chat. Here's where it's going to be a little bit difficult, right? Let's say we close down here in the like 50s. That'd be a 4 hour inversion on NQ. And do we trust this one? Or I would have to wait for this one. I'd have to wait for a break. For me, thinking, oh, we might go back to like Friday lows. I would need a break of structure under here. That'd be a change in the state of delivery, and then I could operate to the downside. I mean, it's not that many points though. We're fucking dying. This is a crazy dump. We dumped like 40 points on ES from the top. The relentless sell. All right, there's a 4 hour gap on NQ. Now ES is about to inverse this gap too. Yeah, this is looking really bad. I'm not gonna lie. 10 a.m. news is just a orange folder, so it's not gonna be anything too crazy. I'm hoping we get some pullbacks on the higher time frame. For me, to take a trade in this environment now where we're already down like what 200 points off the open, I need a 5 minute gap. Similar to yesterday when we moved up 500 point or 200 points off the open, I was telling chat, I was like, yo, wait for a 5 minute gap and then we'll operate. Same thing with this. Wait for a 5 minute gap and then we'll operate. I expected a slow grind up, I'm not gonna lie. This 4 hour is gonna fully inverse. I have to look for lower than, right? Is this really gonna be a minus 2% day? Chat, is this gonna be a minus 2% day? Dude, I'm surprised VIX got bought back up like that. VIX is kind of coming back down, but it just spiked right back up. Stay patient, chat. Stay patient. Many 1 minute gaps. They're not high probability. You gotta wait for a 5 minute gap or a 15 minute. This would be a low risk buy. I'm not gonna buy this yet though. This is a little too risky for me. And a little too early, I should say, mostly. We are moving a lot of points. Imagine a V-shaped recovery. All right. 5 minute gap is gonna be put in 3 minutes. We already have one up here. Might go for this one. Chat, if this buys back up, we are moving a lot. Chat, the number one thing I'm gonna say is size the fuck down. It is Thanksgiving week. Do not go to Thanksgiving ruining the family dinner because you blew your account. Um, size down. Volatility is a lot. Let the points do the heavy lifting, not the size. I appreciate everyone here. Make sure to drop a like. We'll do some crazy giveaways today. Let's try to run up the likes on this one. Yo, chat, I'm really fucking with this mic though. The mic is, it looks good, and I didn't know it sounds good. Now you mad at Granny? Man, Granny makes her little mac and cheese and makes it a little bit wrong. You're gonna be complaining, bro. But you're in reality, you're mad because you blew your account. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving, giving back gains. Ah, you're giving your thanks to the market maker. Wow. Who would have fucking thought it? That makes so much more sense than actual Thanksgiving. You give your thanks to the market, bro. Shout out. Fat ass wick. How do I get a beard like mine? Dude, I don't put anything in my beard. It just came in with default, bro. Yo, chat. Brian said he's feeling good off the dump. Let me show you how much he made real quick. This guy, Brian's ultimate gatekeeper, bro. Bro didn't even tell us he's in shorts for real. What the fuck is this gatekeeping? Gatekeeping Brian over here, bro. Shake my head. I give this man alerts to the T. I tell him what's gonna happen before it happens, and this guy can't give me a single signal. Shame on you, Brian. Shame on you. Shame on Brian. All right, here's our 5 minute gap. We're up 20, 30 points from the lows. We're up 30% from the lows. Or 30 points. Chat. I don't know if you guys can tell. I do not want to short this, but I'm itching to long this. But I'm just gonna sit down here and wait. Be patient. I think data high is actually a good draw. I want to long this shit so bad. Where the fuck to go? Let's long. Chill, chill, chill. I wonder if this 1 minute change in say delivery is decent for NQ. I swear it's too early long, dude. I'm like kind of conflicted bias right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like I want to, but at the same time, I'm like kind of hesitant. If we start respecting these 1 minute gaps to the upside, then yeah. But this hourly hasn't even closed yet, so let's wait for the next hour at least. Also, this 4 hour got a good wick. Let's just wait for the next hour and see what happens here. See what happens. Patience pays, chat. Patience pays. Pretty good wick so far in the 4 hour gap on both. NQ NQ rage baiting. I mean, we're holding the change in state delivery on the 1 minute. We have very smooth highs up here on ES too. Did it long where I said reach out, not worth the middle of the range. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna wait for the next hour to see open up. Honestly, this is looking like we're gonna run higher. This V shape is nice. This V shape is really nice. I'm gonna post this in Discord today or right now. I'm like 32 should be taken out. Bro, it's like this is like kind of perfect here. I think here's my thing. If we take out these highs, that's not gonna be the high day. We're gonna keep running. We're going. Chat, why are we supposed to long this? Hey, Nady, congrats on the Apex shit, bro. Request that payout when you can. All right, let's look at some upside target. That's what I'm more interested in. ES and NQ. ES or NQ, you could look at the gap fill. The day's highs are just too high up there. Bro, what a fucking V shape. I almost jabbed here, like down here, but I was like, I'm gonna wait. How you doing? I'm doing good, bro. How you been, bro? How you been? Chat, this is about to pump, bro. Chat, I'm here to tell you right now we're going to 32. The M5 on ES very close to data high. It's not too high to get retract. Yeah, it is very high, close to the gap. I think I don't know where other sell side's gonna or buy side's gonna rest at. We're gonna look at some 15-minute highs for buy side, like the opening of the 15 minutes. So this will be right where 32 is, and this will be the fill of it. Since our gaps are so wide, or buy sides so far, like I can see these as buy sides that I have marked out, but I don't know if we're gonna get them today because it's so far away. I mean, we did move like what 1% from the bottom or 0.6%, so it should be good. Chat, we're going up, we're going higher. Do I have any idea where to enter? No, but all right. Apex biggest sale of the year, 80% off plus discounted PA fees. Special offer on the 100K accounts only. Yo, chat. Am I seeing this right? $10 PA fees for the 100K accounts? What the fuck? That's crazy. It says it says $69 all in for a 100K account, static or the other. But is there even this trailing drawdown one? Run back Apex? I wish. Brian, where do I long this, bro? Wait, is this affiliate only post? I'm surprised I have my affiliate code still. I think I made like $300 off Apex last month for affiliate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the thing is, but that looks like a pretty good deal. $10 PAP is crazy. Brian and Tromo says he's up good. Let me use your accounts, Brian. Let me use them accounts, bye. Like chat, I feel like we have a really good DOL, but the entries are just not there. And now like the 5 minute didn't inverse either. I don't know. I don't know. And this goes back to low damn ending stream so fast. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea what hit you if this goes back to low day. So aggressive. 20 points like a candle. Honestly, though, if you guys are watching this, look how patient we're staying, right? And that's the biggest thing. We're staying very patient. We're not taking entries that we don't like. I'm waiting for the perfect entry in terms of what matches my model, and we have not been getting it. We tapped the first fair value gap here, and we're coming back down. No entry for me yet. I don't think this is high probability. Also, I don't know where sell side draw is going to be at. Right, buy side is pretty clear where the draw is, but for sell side, it's a little iffy. What's my model? You can look at my YouTube videos. Oops, I did not mean to open up the Xbox game app. All right, I'm kind of tired of putting the pieces together. If we do inverses 1 minute, I'll look for higher prices. Other than that, I'm not interested. So I would take something like this. Not even that good risk reward, but something like that would be good. Other than that, I'm not interested in this. The only reason these highs don't really have to get taken is because YM. Look at YM, right? We took out, damn, YM ripped crazy off open. It came all the way back down, right? So those technically we have SMT there. I really don't use YM for SMT because I feel like there's always SMT with YM, but for the ICT bros that like to cope with YM SMT. Stay patient, chat. Stay patient. Like I said, there's nothing that I'm interested in taking right now. The sell side, I feel like it's not as clear. The buy side is clear, but we're not getting any moves into it. Just rejecting. And you guys look at the 15 minute. We're just literally this. We have not expanded on the 15 minute one single time. Look at this. It chopped all night. We got all the way down, wicked right back up. So there's no break of structure on the 15 minute. No, nothing. So for me, this is a good time just to stay off, be risk off. I know exactly what I am gonna look for when I do look for a long, right off this woman inversion to the upside. But other than that, I'm not interested. This is the worst V shape. It wasn't even a V shape, bro. We didn't even get back to the highs. It was like a halfway V. I appreciate everyone being here this morning. If you guys are new, we are live every single day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. On Tuesdays, it is 2 days with Lanto. So we're gonna be back here at 12 p.m. Eastern. Chat, I think we're gonna get our entry here. We're gonna have to take this. If we get our entry here, this will be my entry off the woman inversion. Wait for the woman at IFGs and we'll slap this. Half chub, not enough rhino pills. I need to give the market a Viagra, dude. Did all the firms start their Black Friday sale? ES Long's better? I think so too. Hey, what did you look for in your entry criteria? Basically, right now we're in a higher time frame gap, which is good. We have clear buy side. I'm looking for a 1 minute IFG entry. This is actually a good retracement down here. If we can get above like this 1 minute gap, that'll be my entry criteria. A big if. If we do go up, I'll probably look for like 62 because I think if we do go past high day and hit high day, we'll continue our move up. And lower day will be set in. You guys can see we're kind of forming this little here. All right, chatters. Micros, chat, micros. This is very, very volatile. All right, jabbed it. I'm risking. Yes, the stop's a little bit wide, right? But that's just how price action is. Just size down. Whether it's a 10-point stop, whether it's a 20-point stop, 5-point stop, the size is all the same. Let's go. All right. Well, I was gonna see where the prop firm sales. I gotta reload back up on some firms as well. I'm like 500 away from TPT. All right, let's look at this. Or before the trade, real quick. These are the Black Friday sales we have right now. Tradeify 40% off, pretty solid. Funded Next 30% off new users, 15% off existing users, pretty good. Apex, this is crazy. The $100 special for $10 PAs is wild. Alpha is pretty underrated. So far, I like all these firms. Take Profit, I liked all these. We're only gonna post the firms that we really like, and these five are winners. If I was you guys, I would say the best firm here is probably Take Profit and Apex, and then I would go with if you don't like consistency rules, I would go with Alpha. Alpha is really nice. Code Smart chat. Code Smart. Yeah, it's only 30%, which I'm kind of surprised about. They always use 40, but they've been having 40 for so long, so it seems like a downgrade, but it's still really good. You don't like funding ticks? Never used it. Yeah, I think it's no like crazy sale that really stands out to me because all these firms have been running these sales all year long. It feels like so. I use 50K on Apexes because they're easier to pass, but Dude, Apple hit all-time highs today. This is so slow. Hey, does that issue with trailing drawdown? How to overcome the buffer? Slow down, bro. That's the only thing I could say. With Apex, you only get 2,500 drawdown, right? So I was using 3 to 5 micros to build it up. Dude, NQ just makes me a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. All right, what was I gonna say though? All right, let's do a quick giveaway while the trade's running. Let's do a quick giveaway. Brian, are you still in the chat? Is there a Black Friday sale for Smart or no? I feel like I've been hyping up a Black Friday sale for the marketplace. I think we talked about it. All right, let's do this. All right, chat. Next week. All right, bet. All right, chat. Make sure you enter the giveaway. 2 winners, 1,000 smart profit from points each. If you guys wait for the giveaway, you guys will even get more value out of this. Um, but even without the sale, it's still eval per. Already with the rig chance. I like that. All right, 3 minutes. We'll come back to this when there's like 30 seconds left. If you guys are in the Discord, the link is in the chat right now. Go ahead and join. Let's see all the new people joining in. All right, we got a few joins in here so far. And then go down all the way to the giveaway tab. You guys can enter. Chat, drop a like on the stream. We'll do more giveaways. The giveaways correlate directly to how many likes we get. Keep that in mind. It's exclusive for mods. Mods have a negative chance of winning the giveaway, by the way. Let me try to enter to win. I haven't won any of my giveaways. All right, we got 300 entries. We got 2 minutes left on it. We got 2 winners, 1,000 smart profit points each. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling myself with this mic right now. I'm kind of feeling myself with this mic. I'm gonna get a lot of content out soon too. We got a whole team now. Should be good. I love taking a trade and price action that's volatile and then it just dies and does nothing. Quite lovely. All right, 40 seconds on the giveaway. I'll show when it's like 30 seconds left. All right, we got 20 seconds left on the giveaway. Let's see who wins. We had a person winning back-to-back giveaways. And then we had Surge winning 2 giveaways in like 3 attempts. Let's see. 5 seconds. If you guys win, DM me your smart prop from email and I'll get it to you guys. I'll get it to you guys after the stream. Freddy. Good shit. Freddy and Unreal. This is actually a I'm happy when premium members win. So shout out you guys. DM me your smart prop from email and I'll get you guys the accounts after the stream. 1,000 points each. Good shit, Freddy. And also Unreal Trader. That is a fellow premium member. All right, there's all the joins. We'll do some more as we run up the likes through the stream. That shit's hella rigged. What do you mean, Freddie? You are a pre-planned winner. We need premium only giveaways. I'll save some of the direct to funded accounts for that. Yeah, we're just stuck in this trade. Yesterday we were able to catch a really nice trade on stream for 100 points, but this is just dead. I also like yesterday's price action a little bit more. Yesterday's trade, we took this trade right here. Tapped the 5-minute gap, and then we got a 1-minute inversion to the upside, and we took this. I actually took a little bit early at 66, took it to these highs. This is just chopping around. I'm still pretty much sitting break even. I'm almost done with these TBT evals. So I'm trying to get these done on stream. Just waiting around. Before you do the giveaway. But yeah, make sure to DM me, you guys, and I'll get you guys 0 points. If you guys are new, drop a sub on the stream. We are live every single day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. We got double stream today with Lanto at 12 p.m. Eastern. There is no hoping when you're in trading. Look, here's the thing. Don't hope for the best. For me, let's say if it goes straight into stop loss right now, I'm fine with the amount of loss I'll take, right? As long as you know how much you're risking, there is no worrying, nothing like that. There's just, we're in the trade. You're going to lose some, you're going to win some. My Apex run that I had, I made $1 million in 30 days with a 64% win rate, right? So the win rate is not going to be the highest, but it's about the R multiple when you do catch winning trades. There should be no hoping. There should be no, oh my God, if it hits stop, it's over. Size appropriately. There is a size out there for every single person that will make you not emotional while trading. And the thing is, most people won't do it. They won't size down to that ability because they think they can make $10,000 a day when in reality, you should be going for base hits. That's just the truth of the situation. And I feel like I have some credentials to talk about that. How do you deal with trailing drawdown? I'm gonna make a video on this, but basically size down until buffer. I use 3 to 5 micros until 8K buffer. Where am I taking my talents to next? I am. Drum roll, please. Da-na-na-na-na. We're going to take Profit Trader for sure. I think TPT is the next one I need to get after. Lanto definitely inspired me to go into TPT and get the live accounts. I've had a couple payouts from TPT, pretty nice ones, but I haven't really put all my energy towards Take Profit Trader, which I should be. 64% win rate seems like at 90%. No, you guys saw me lose on stream too on those Apex accounts. You guys saw me win. You guys saw me lose. Did you trail aggressively on Apex? When I first was building the buffer, I didn't trail at all. I didn't even have runners. I simply took my TP1 and that's it. Like 60 points, 70 points. You're gonna have to risk a lot of the account in the beginning. TPT doesn't have instant counts, only evals. So hopefully this trade, let's hope, guys, because if it doesn't, it's the end of the world. But let's say if we go to TP, this should be almost past. I only need like 500 more bucks. I've been trading these on stream yesterday and obviously today. How much are we risking on evals? Dude, evals, I risk the whole account. Unless it's TPT, because there's no point in risking the whole account on TPT since you have to trade 5 days anyways. But any like 1 day pass accounts, I just risk the full thing. To me, that's the best way to go about it. Personally, I can just buy some more. Any chance you can share? I don't use TradeZella, bro. I don't. I took a picture of my I don't think I saved it though. I took a picture of my stats on Apex. I'm pretty sure I can still go in and look at it. Let me look at this. Let me actually look at this. If I could sign into Apex still and look at the counts, should be. Let me show this for stream purposes. Let me check this out. I should be able to still sign in. Okay, let's see if we're able to sign in. Okay, we are. I still have some PAs left for some reason. They refunded me all my evals, which is good. 66%. This actually happened before my biggest day, the max drawdown, because I was in a trade without a stop loss in. I think I was like 7 minis in without a stop, and we like had a crazy spike overnight. And obviously we reversed the whole move back, like it went my way. But that was, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of holding my breath right there because I didn't have a stop in. And I didn't realize I didn't have a stop in. This is when I think I had like a 45K balance or 55K. I think it was 55K. This was actually one day before um it was either 1 or 2 days before it actually they pulled the plug on me and called it for me to get the max payout. But yeah, take a screenshot, do whatever you guys want with this information. I don't know. But yep. A lot of scalping as well. A lot of taking trades to get to my consistency as well. So let's say my consistency allowed me to make like 5,000 in a day. If I got to like 3,000, I would scalp a mini and try to get as fast as I can to that 5,000. So it's definitely a different way of trading than I'm used to, for sure. Hey, if my stop loss hits, it hits, bro. There's nothing we can do about it. 7 hour longest trade holding time is crazy. I was up all night for that. If my stop hits, it hits, bro. There's nothing I can do. We just take it on the chin and move on. How much your buffer should be? I think to go 1 minute, you should have like 8K buffer. I feel like 8K buffer is good. Any psychology books you recommend reading? I never read a single book in my life for trading, so I don't really know. I would say it's psychology. The only thing that I ever found that, I mean, I didn't read any books. I can't say the only thing, but I posted a tweet about it yesterday. Sizing down is the biggest thing. Like that is no number one thing. Even if you think you're sized down, most people aren't sized down. Like I posted this. Although the mental side is 10x your actual technical side, I found that sizing down is the number one way of having full control. And then futures farmer, I don't know what his name exactly is, but this guy, great answer. Everyone has a contract size to where they can be emotionless in the trade as they grow, and it grows as we grow. The thing is, most people don't want to. They don't actually want to do that. Like most people don't have the ego to do 1 to 2 micros, which you should. You should. And I want to say I credit my Apex to that as well because on my live account on Top Step, whatever, I do like really big size, but when I traded in my Apex, I have to go back down to 3 micros, right? Don't rush it, bro. Don't rush it because it's exponential growth. Once you build your build, you buffer, you can start sizing up as you go and go, but not before that. I've always been fascinated on the mental side of trading because the mental, like I said, is much more important than the technical side. And I said this on ICT's space as well on Thursday. I was like, whether it's ICT, trend lines, whatever you trade, EMAs, everything works if you have proper risk management and you can control yourself. I hate you. What's good? Give me 1 second, chat. I see enough for me to teach. Yeah, psychology is the most important part. And I think that goes with a lot of things in life in general. If I had the discipline that I've been trading in the gym, I'd be the next C-bum. How much is your typical stop loss? When I first started, I was risking like 500 to 600 a trade dollars with 3 micros. And there's some trades where I took negative R trades, bro, just to build a buffer. Yeah, exactly. It's way easier, right? And I think people will make more money in trading overall if they just size down. So I would say like an example where I would take a negative R trade. Let's try to find some examples from yesterday. Or something. I don't really see any examples here, but let's say for this trade, this example, right? Let's say for whatever reason I'm taking this inversion trade to the upside, and I'm entering here off of a 35, right? Long here, my TP would be this high because I don't have the data to the right side, right? This would be like an internal high. My stop loss is always where the price invalidates my thesis. So my stop loss would be right here. So this would be something that if I was on Apex, I would take as a negative R trade. Like because I always really try to follow my rules with the highs and lows. And once they sweep the highs and lows, go break even, right? That's always been my rule. And sometimes it ends up being where I can't really have a positive R trade because the TP is so high. I'm not gonna adjust my TP up here um just because of the R, if that makes sense. And it's very rare that it happens, but that does happen. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, price action died. My trades are usually like 1.5 R, I'm guessing. The thing was, and I talked about this in the video I'm gonna post, a reel I'm gonna post, that I guess I was kind of lucky too because the price action was so good. So after I went break even after my initial take profit, the trade would run an extra 200, 300 points. So those trades were netting me like 3, 4, 5, 6 R trades when they're only supposed to be like a 1 to 1 or only supposed to be like a 1 to 1.5 because the volatility was so much. TBT did dirty with the Black Friday sale. I mean, yeah, I feel like every kind of firm didn't have too good of a Black Friday sale. I feel like it's just too much of a liability to have a really good sale these days. People are too good at trading. But TBT, they did a good giveaways throughout the year, so I'll give them a pass. All right, really nice move so far. I'm almost done with these evals. So if we finish these evals here, I need like 300 more. People are some people, or I would say like people are good at gaming the system almost. Like some people are just really good, dude. Like just because ES was stronger throughout the whole day today. That's the only reason. Yeah, I'll probably go break even right now too. To be honest with you, good call. I'll go break even right now too. We're up like 11 points. This is why I don't ever touch my trades because you just never know, bro. Like with this type of environment too, where it's super volatile, it's just we'll go BE here and see. How close am I to finishing this? Close enough. All right, chat. That's around like 15, 14 points on ES. Really nice. Let me update the Discord and tell them to go break even. That I did with you guys. All right, break even stops. ES is moving good. My God, I can't type today. All right, I want BE stops. Keep it relaxed. Where the YouTube chat go? Someone said if you started trading the last 6 months, it's not used to market. Would you agree? The summer was really brutal, so I would give them the grace of the market. But also, it doesn't matter about anyone else what they say, right? Like you could take 2 years, you could take 3 years, you could take 5 months. It doesn't matter. It's you're on your own time, own pacing. Definitely has been a little bit harder of a market with how bad the summer was. So I'll start my 5th year in January. Noah. All right, chat. Let's get to 300 likes though. Drop a like on the stream. We got 700 people in here. We got 200 likes. The math ain't mathin'. Math ain't mathin'. That gets free sauce. Y'all can't drop a free like. For real. Been harder than whatever you think you should. I think November was really good. Like after May got really bad, but then yeah. October was solid. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, October was good too. The NQ is just so weak still. I keep losing the YouTube chat. Okay, let me put that to the side. Chat, there's no way we can hit for break even. Let me just put the visual too. Yeah, I am Punjabi. All right, we got 300 likes. Let's do another giveaway while this trade runs. Let's do another 1,000 smart profit points. You guys can redeem these for evals at smartprofit.com in the marketplace. Let's do. We give away what, like technically like 3 evals. What kind of content? Just like mostly like trading, education, that. All right, only one winner on this one. Actually, fuck. Let's do 2. Let's do 2 winners. We'll do 2 winners. Don't tell Brian, guys. First reaction so fast. Rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. I rigged the giveaways, guys. I love you, Desi. Much love, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm feeling myself with the new mic. I'm Korean. Dude, I love Korean food though. I love Korean food. Is Apex so worth it? I feel like Save 90 is better than all. I mean, dude, the PA fees are low. Korean fried chicken, yeah. Some kimchi fried rice or kimchi rice, so good. How do you approach your daily bias? We are analyzing it so called. I'm posting a reel either today or tomorrow. Latex. It'll be quickly cover bias. Basically, I work my way from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. All right, let me just give you an example real quick. All right. All right, Chad. This is how I look at my daily bias. All right, chat. This is my daily bias. This is gonna be what my reel covers, but I guess I'll just do it right now because I'm so generous, right, guys? All right. This was last week or 2 weeks ago. Sell side. Sell side. Right? We got that. Let's go next. Sell side got taken out. Now, for daily bias, what I look for, if you guys want to pay attention to any part of the stream, this would be it. This is what I'm looking for the daily bias, right? What do we have on the higher time frame, such as the daily chart? A bearish fair value gap and a bearish BPR as well, right? This is a bullish fair value gap, got inverse. We also created a fair value gap here. So BPR, bearish. Any move up here, I'm looking to short down into these lows, right? This is our overnight session, I believe, or Friday close. So let's go to our overnight session. This is our overnight session. And I traded this day, London overnight. I stayed up for a very long time on this day. All right, we tapped into our daily gap, right? What am I looking for our daily gap? I'm looking for a rejection. Because why? My bias is bearish. So I'm looking at my bias is bearish. I'm looking for something to confirm my bias being bearish, which is why I'm looking for a rejection at this daily fair value gap. Once we get to the daily fair value gap, this is actually during really good time for London. This is right at 1 a.m. open. My time, so 4 a.m. open for London. About an hour after London open. We got a 1 hour fair value gap here. Let's play next. All right. Now let's put the pieces together. We got daily fair value gap rejection. We got a hourly rejection. Hourly change in a state delivery. Chat, this is a very low risk sell. You can enter these lows down here, where however you want to play it, right? Internal lows here for a 1-to-1, and this is it right here, right? And this ran into the next session. So for me, when it ran into the next session for Asia, my bias was still bearish. So when Asia happened the next day, I shorted again into these lows, right? And that's exactly how I do daily bias. I work my way up from the daily time frame to the hourly, and that's how I do it. You can even go down to a lower time frame if you're day trading this, right? If you're day trading this, you can use these 15-minute gaps. Or in this case, this was a really nice Asia session trade where we retraced in an hourly IFEG. We rejected this 15-minute gap. We had another 15-minute gap here. Inversion. You could take this IFEG to the downside here for 200 points. This is when the price was moving a lot, right? So it was offering a lot of points. And this is exactly how I was able to run up Apex so hard. The price action was so clean and so smooth that on the higher time frame, obviously on the lower time frame, you can get chopped up. But if you look at the hourly chart, this is nothing. This is so good, right? I entered the change in state delivery. We moved back up into this fair value gap here for our New York Open. To me, that was even another low risk sell here going into New York, right? So this is how I'm able to capitalize on these type of moves. And this is pretty much what I do for my daily bias, day in and day out. If I don't have a good daily bias, I'm very neutral. I size the fuck down. In this case, my bias was very clear. We got a daily gap, things like that. And I had a good feeling where the market was going to go, so I could size appropriately, size my regular size, and be fine. Does that make sense, chat? All right, winners of the giveaway are Searching 03. Congrats on the win, and El Tadlala. I said it right. Let's get the rigged emoji or chat. We should get a rigged emoji done. All right, 4 winners on our giveaways today. Make sure everyone DMs me your smart prop from email, and I'll get it to you today. It probably take 1 to 2 days to get to you because the team is pretty backed up, busy for the holidays and things like that. Chat, what the fuck is the market doing? Oh, just gotta wait. Either BE or take profit at this point, which is good. It's risk off. Everything say higher prices to me, like 860. I think so too. That's gonna be a slow grind. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. I didn't expect the morning drop like that. But when VIX is getting lower, we're gonna get grindy price action. Oh shit! Order fucking filled. All right, chat. I passed my TBT evals. I passed my evals. Order fucking filled. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Fucking 38, 28 points on ES right there. Good shit, chat. Good shit. Good fucking shit. Bro, we just give out fucking bangers day after day. Come on, man. Oh, bro. Chat, we're going. Keep looking down. Let's fucking go, bro. That was a banger trade. Chat, that's a day's work right there. If you guys are done, bro, that's just done. That's it right there. Hold on, I got Twitter fingers right now. Good fucking shit, chat. Yo, chat, type one if you guys took that trade. Dude, I gotta end stream soon. I gotta go live in an hour again. Want more money. Other beautiful trade. Let's go, chat. Good shit. All right, chat. I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna wrap up because we gotta go live in an hour. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Pretty successful trading day. Not much more we need to do. Chat, peace and love. We passed 5 TPT evals, so hopefully we can have a Lanto-esque run with these. We'll get these activated probably tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my 5th day. We're live on this channel in an hour 15 minutes. So if you guys want to come back in with Lanto this time, me and him will be on here in an hour 15. If you guys want the smart profit from giveaways, DM me your emails and I'll get you guys sorted today or tomorrow, and then we'll be good to go. All right, peace and love, chat. I'll see you guys soon then. Love.